The letters are analogous with ankle locks, synonymous with slams. WWE, or World Wrestling Entertainment, is one of New England's most prolific companies. The Stamford, Connecticut-based business is coming off its 41st WrestleMania, headlined by the Bay State's very own John Cena. But long before the West Newbury natives stepped into the ring, Boston was a hotbed for headlocks.
The Boston Garden was the hub for wrestling here in New England. It was the Mecca. It was our Madison Square Garden.
Tom Burke is a wrestling historian and collector in Springfield, Massachusetts, as well as a member of the New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame.
I started writing for Ring Wrestling Magazine while I was still in high school. And then I ended up ring announcing. I did a stint as a manager. It's been an interesting life.
Burke is an encyclopedia of New England wrestling knowledge.
You had Paul Bowser, who was married to Cora Livingston, who was the women's wrestling champion. And you had Charlie Gordon. It was the Gordon promotion that crowned the first black man as the world champion, and that was Salih Samara.
And you can't talk about brawling in Beantown without touching on Burke's close friend, the late great Walter Killer Kowalski.
I'm holding Killer Kowalski's trunks that he wore back in probably the 50s or 60s, and they're wool, not like spandex today. And over here, I have his hood that he wore as an executioner back in the WWF days.
Kowalski was a bruising force, known for placing his dreaded claw on opponents, but outside the ring, the longtime Malden resident was a gentle giant.
Really deep down, you're just kind of a warm and fuzzy people person, aren't you?
Usually.
Yeah, scream for mercy, Killer.
When it was time to unwind after a match, you could find Kowalski in this iconic Saugus eatery, which remains a go-to restaurant for wrestlers.
After the shows at the old Boston Garden, they'd come in afterwards to have a late night meal with good portions and good food. Bruno Sammartino, Freddie Blasio, Bobby Heenan, Undertaker's been in here.
But the restaurant reserves special reverence for two of today's biggest stars, The Rock.
Our love for the Johnson family extends many, many years. Dwayne, his family, they're such great guys.
And John Cena, who once honored the Kowloon with a pair of custom kicks at WrestleMania.
I love the Cena family, Mr. Cena, John, the whole family.
And the feeling, it seems, is mutual.
Thank you, sir. See, when you're at the Kowloon, there's no place like home.
John Cena Sr. has the rare distinction of being a second-generation wrestling star who followed his son into the business.
There was a place in Salisbury Beach called Star Wars Wrestling. I just gone through a divorce. I'm very hurt, very depressed, very tired. And he said, you got a great set of pipes, but I got a ring announcer. I need a heel manager. Right place, right time. 14 years later, here we are, Johnny Fabulous. Johnny Fabulous is the guy that wants to dump on the little guy. I remember being in Sturbridge. There was this elderly woman who had a beer in her hand, and I was ragging on Sturbridge. I get out of the ring, and she looked at me and she said, if you don't like Sturbridge, and she threw a beer in my face, you can leave, and then she threw a false teeth at me. So I guess Johnny Fabulous was doing his job. That's the persona of Johnny Fabulous.
But when Cena's not riling up fans in a ring, he's helping couples exchange them as a justice of the peace.
I meet a lot of wonderful people, a lot of wonderful couples. I get a lot of joy out of seeing the joy that these two young people, their wedding party, their parents, it's just a great festival of love.
But there's no one Cena cares about more than his family, which includes one of the biggest WWE superstars of all time. His advice for parents with children who have similar aspirations?
All I can say is this: give them your undying love and support. Don't try to talk them out of it, walk them through it, because it might just be the one thing that they really need to keep things moving.
Great stuff. John Cena currently on his farewell tour with WWE. And his father insists his farewell is not just a storyline. He will retire at the end of the year. John Cena's last match is scheduled for December at the TD Garden in Boston.
I think young Ted, had Killer Kowalski there for a second.